plan goes out the window. Come and find me so I can protect you.
Who the hell do you think you are?
He's like, I do not need your protection.
Been assigned to the rear guard.
This is not what you're here for.
But sir, I'm a cadet.
You welcome us, won't you?
Hey. Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown, and I'm back with another reaction to Attack on Titan. This is episode 5 called First Battle. So last episode we saw that while this group of new recruits seemed to be, I think, finishing up with basic training, but whether they completely graduated or not, they are new recruits. They're either freshly out of basic training or just freshly getting ready to get out of basic training. And then Aaron is up on the wall talking smack like he does sometimes. And there is a fucking Titan right there, right behind him. He doesn't see him right away. But then once he does, like, the other ones start to back down. And he kind of, after he regains composure, he's like, no, this is our chance. Like, we've got to do everything we can to take these guys down, even though at first he definitely seemed very, very scared. And I think maybe a little bit like, oh shit, like, what do I do now? But he did regain his composure very quickly. And it seems like got a lot of the rest of them to start doing whatever it is that they think they need to do to try to take this thing down. How successful are they going to be? I don't know. But that little clip of what might happen next episode did not look promising to me. It did look like they're probably going to make it through this battle, some of them, but that some of them are going to die. And it looked to me like they might be indicating that Armin might die. And I kind of hope not. I kind of like him. But I do understand, like the drill sergeant said, he's like academically very, very bright, but he's built like a daffodil, and that can be a huge problem in a situation like that, even if you do have a lot of drive. You know, I'll cross my fingers and hope that he makes it through, because even your little daffodils can bloom to be something stronger and better, more resilient. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get this episode started. I'm gonna have to edit the camera in a minute.
Titan onslaught advanced. Our only choice was to withdraw behind Wall Road. We're gonna finish it.
Y'all, I screwed that up. I went to adjust my screen and my filters because the lighting was all messed up, and apparently I had accidentally turned off the recording. It stopped recording. And I did not turn it back on. So I watched that entire episode. It was a very emotional episode. And I did not get my reaction. So now I've got to re-record a new reaction. I am so sorry. That means this is not going to be fresh. This is going to be after I just watched it and I know what happens. And it's very sad. But let's continue on.
2 terrifying new breeds of Titan appeared. The Colossal and the Armored, as if wholesale destruction was child's play. Walmaria was abandoned. 20% of the human race perished.
So, they said that they had these 2 new types of Titans. I'm assuming, I think that's the implication, that because those 2 new Titans were there, that's how they got through. Because at first I just thought they'd figured things out eventually and got through the gates and the wall, but it does make more sense that there were 2 new types, this armored one and this other one.
It's been a while.
So when I started the episode, when I had just watched it at the beginning, I was already feeling teary-eyed just because of knowing that something bad was going to happen. Somebody was going to die. The way that they presented what was going to happen this episode. And like, you'd think that since they kind of prepared me, I'd at least wouldn't be as upset, but it was actually making me teary-eyed just thinking about it.
cannons! The gate was no accident then. He planned it. He has intelligence! All the more reason not to waste this moment!
And that's another thing I was wondering
Without
is
him, Titans
he
have
has
nothing!
intelligence. Like, you could tell that the way he was charging the gate and everything. But do the other ones have intelligence? And I think they talk about that a little later, but we'll see that when it comes. And I don't remember exactly what they said.
Take this!
But I know this one has intelligence. Maybe the armored ones have intelligence.
What the? Did he just vanish into thin air?
Aaron, where'd he go? Did he get away or did you take him out?
And that is fucking weird.
He's gone!
Like,
Exactly like 5 years ago!
it's fucking massive, and he just fucking disappears as he's flying around him.
Too scared to move. Wallow on your own time. Look alive! Operation response is in effect. Fort to HQ. If you got close to the damn thing, we need details. Sir! The advanced team will be victorious!
I was crying on this part. I'm not crying now, because
Take only what you need to survive!
I don't think I'm all cried out, but I am assuming it will come on other parts.
Understand what we're facing. If they get through, we'll have a repeat of 5 years ago. Consider this the last line of defense. Titans get held off here. Prepare to intercept. Fire! What's wrong?
Don't worry, I'm fine. Just give me a second for my nerves to settle. This is bad. It's a whole 8 meters wide and we don't have the engineering know-how to plug it. That huge boulder was our best bet.
He wanted a couple seconds to calm his nerves, but he's just like talking himself into even more anxiety.
Think about it. Anytime the moon strikes, they can wipe out the human race in an afternoon.
Armin! Listen to me. You're focused on the past. Look ahead. We're not gonna be the victims anymore.
Sorry, I'm okay.
Yet another victory is mine. One would think our Rose would see at least some modest improvement to the game, Pixis.
One would think clearly my brain is inferior to yours.
Such obsequiousness. Highest ranking officer.
Commander Pixis, sir!
Pardon.
I bring news! The
This is a
Colossal
private-
Titan has laid siege to the city of Tross! The gate has been destroyed!
This vintage is worthy of your good taste. I obsequiously accept it as a gift.
Pixis, wait! I command you to stay! Preparations must be made! Establish a garrison around my estate. It's your sworn duty to defend us!
Yeah, you're worth about the shit under my shoes.
Untold numbers of our brave comrades are laying down their lives in defense of Trost as we speak. There may well be more graves than people to dig them. An astronomical number of lives snuffed out in a twinkling.
No help for it, is there? If it's their time.
Same for you, if it's your time.
Lordship, if I may speak freely, should the commander actually face a Titan, he won't feel compelled to play down his skill as he does with you.
That's enough, soldier. Good day, sir. I wish you another opulently appointed day of sloth and tranquility.
Sloth and tranquility. It's an insult while sounding like it's a compliment, but it is insult. I mean, the words definitely sound like an insult, but the way he said it. It's like when you talk to your dog and you say something really mean, but you say it in a nice way, and they think you're just being so nice to them.
That's right! The outer gate is history! The armored Titan is likely to reappear! When he does, the inner gate will also be history!
Is this real?
Your mission is a very simple one. Defend the wall till the evacuation's done. Be aware that desertion is punishable by execution.
Defend the wall until the evacuation is done.
One more day and I'd have been heading for the interior.
You gonna be alright?
Please no. Please no.
Move it.
What the hell, man?
What kind of question is that? We're all about to be Titan chow. You're loving this, aren't you, you little psycho? Of course you are. Your whole life's aspiration is to be eaten. It's one day shy of the MP.
We stared death in the face and we lived. Some people actually died, but not us. Am I right? Powered through for 3 years. What's one more day? You can do this, Sean. The MP will still be waiting for you tomorrow.
Will he be alive tomorrow? Don't know. I don't think they showed that.
Plan goes out the window. Come and find me so I can protect you.
Who the hell do you think you are?
He's like, I do not need your protection.
Been assigned to the rear guard.
This is not what you're here for.
But sir, I'm a cadet.
What?
Not being asked for self-evaluation. The mass exodus is falling apart. Need as many elite soldiers as possible to get things back on track.
With all due respect.
You've been given a direct order. Pull it together. This is bigger than the two of us. And you know it. We're on the verge of extinction here.
You're right, I'm sorry. This whole situation just has me out of my head. Promise me one thing. Don't get yourself killed.
I hadn't planned on it. Thanks.
Titan physiology is fundamentally different than most organic life. They lack reproductive organs. It's unclear how they reproduce. To all appearances, their physique resembles the average human male. Their appetite seems geared exclusively towards human beings. Given that they've subsisted for over a century without access to their only source of nourishment, these creatures do not, in fact, consume us to live. Let that sink in. Even with their heads blown to bits, the Titans persist. Titan's head usually regenerates within 2 minutes.
As if their size wasn't frightening enough.
Jesus Christ.
Saying that the Titans are immortal?
No, I'm not. Strike here.
Okay, so
Will not regenerate.
as far as I understand it, immortal is not supposed to mean that you cannot be killed. It means that you can live forever, but as far as I understand, immortals in some cases can still be killed if the right things happen to them to kill them. But they have a humanoid figure, yet they do not have human reproductive organs. He said by all appearances they look human. I'm assuming that also means they have a lot of human organs. Not human. They definitely have a lot of similarities to human. I mean, so far it sounds like they're some sort of godlike being.
Give them hell!
There's so many of them!
I thought things would be hairy, but this is insane. We've got an abnormal!
Oh my god.
You bastard! Aaron! You won't get it away!
I have to remember there's like 25 episodes of this, so...
Why?
The kids all die in one fucking episode.
Why? My friends are being devoured and all I can do is watch. What's wrong with me? Why can't I move?
Fight, flight, or freeze. Freeze.
Aaron! Why are you shouting? Sorry. I found a book my grandpa keeps hidden away. It's about life on the outside. I really hope this is your idea of a joke. Stuff about the outside world is illegal. You could go to jail for that.
Trust me, you'd change your mind if you knew what was actually out there. Well, according to this book, most of the world is covered with salty water so deep you can't reach the bottom. There's a name for it, too. The sea.
Salty for real? Come on, you're making it up. Merchants would have scooped it out ages ago.
Never runs out. It's that big.
Yeah, it would.
It's that big, and the glaciers condense salt into
a lot more than salt.
The bottom.
Water that glows like fire. Giant rocks that take days to climb. Imagine how huge the world must be. Promise on your life not to tell anyone. My parents going to sneak outside the walls to see for themselves. They'll know what it's like. We should do it ourselves one day.
I wonder if that's why we never meet Armin's parents. Like, did they go sneak outside and get killed?
I refuse to die like this. The things you told me about. I have to see them. Aaron! No!
And I said this when I finished watching the first time, that I have to have faith that there's got to be a way he comes out of this, because I could swear I remember a lot of artwork where he looks a lot older and is still alive, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I just want to really hope that he does make it out of this, because that would be fucked up if he already freaking died. I really thought it was Armin that was gonna die.
Odd how it reminds you of something so horrible.
Okay, so that was episode 5. I finally got all the way through the whole episode and got the full recording. I'm sorry that was not a fresh episode because I messed up the first one. But still very sad, still a lot of tears. And I still have to tell myself that Aaron's gonna somehow make it out of there. He has a sword. He has other weapons. Maybe he somehow fucking stabs the guy in the throat as he's going down, or the stomach or something like that. I mean, I know the whole Jonah and the whale thing in the Bible is actually a load of nonsense, but, you know, stomach acid isn't gonna kill you all by itself right away. There might be a way for you to fucking make it out of there. And we don't actually know what their digestive system is like. So I'm just going to hold out hope that somehow he will get out of it. If he doesn't, that fucking sucks. It is what it is. I just hope not. Because I took him as like a lead character. The lead character. Like it was his driving force that was insisting that he's going to kill all these things and they're going to get back into the world, the outside world. And I don't necessarily know that that will ever really be a reality. I still want to believe that he's going to be around for a while. We've got a lot of episodes to go. I would hate to think they'd kill off such a leading figure in the show this early. It's been done before, but only on a handful of shows, so. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. I'll see you next week. Bye. I'll see you when I see you. And remember, if you like this content, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, click subscribe. Ring that little bell and click all, and you'll get more notifications anytime new content comes out.